Yo, what's up? It's Zeus. Today I'm going to be making a Yoru tutorial. I'm an Immortal 3 Yoru main. Kind of started playing consistently around like an episode and a half ago. When I first started playing though, I don't even remember what act that was. But I started silver and then from then on, grinded, off and on. And once I hit about plat, that's when I mained Yoru, and from there on I solo queued majority with Yoru from plat to Immortal 3 where I'm at now. I see a lot of people trying to play him, so decided I'd make a video about how to play him correctly because I see a lot of mistakes. So let's get into it. So let's say we're attacking C, right? You don't want to TP somewhere. You don't want to throw your TP like right here, dead center of the site, right? Because let's say, first of all, this isn't back site. Let's say I flash right here, right? TP flash. I'm exposed from here, 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 and here. So I'm exposed from too many angles, so it's not a good spot to TP. You angle it at a level to where it's kind of like at their eye level, because if you do it too high, it won't flash them 100%, and it'll flash your teammates also. So TP flashback side, immediately turn around, immediately check this corner. These people here will be flashed, and it's good to TP here. Because one, this box is covering you. It's wall bangable, yes, but you can also play around it. And then if someone's logs, they'll get flashed right here. But if someone's sitting behind here, these guys won't be flashed. So you have to check these guys. But usually someone's right here, and then they'll get flashed. They'll be lost, and then you just peek them. Boom, get that kill. Whenever you TP, this is just a general tip. Whenever you TP, let's say someone's right here, right? Let's say someone is sitting right here in this corner. I TP flash, right? I don't want to stand still. Like, right when I TP, I don't want to just stay here and shoot, right? You TP, you flash it, whatever. As soon as you TP, almost 98% of my TPs, I move. I strafe to the side. As soon as I TP, I strafe to the side a little bit. So I'll go like this, right? Because this person here, they're going to hear your TP, right? You TP, they hear it. And then they hear it in this corner, so they're going to immediately shoot this corner. But if you move right when you TP, if your movement's good, you'll move like this, and they'll whiff their shot. Because they think, oh, he's just going to sit in this corner right here. But as soon as you TP, you're already moving this way, and then they're going to whiff. And then that's your shot. That's your chance to kill them. So I'd say 98% of my TPs, I immediately strafe to the side, right or left. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that's entering on C. I'm going to show you defending on C. So defending on C, and every map is different. Haven is, I'd say, like a 7 out of 10 map for Yoru. I feel like Haven is a very, very easily counterable map for Yoru. Because sometimes some people will literally just break my TP right there because they'll know, or I'll have to throw it somewhere else. Anyway, so defending on C, I like to play C. Sometimes I'll play A. I'll usually sit in this corner. Recently, I'll be sitting in this corner. I'll have the TP out. Usually what you want to do is, if you're not confident in your team holding like A site, right, I'll throw a TP like towards A before the round starts. So you can sit in this corner right here, right? So you have to do it high enough, like, so aim at the top of this, at the top right here. That'll be a good spot. And then when you flash, like, no one is going to be expecting that, I promise you. So flash it, boom, whatever, peek, whatever. Another thing, defending, if you want to get really aggro, right when the barrier is about to go down, you throw your TP, right? You get here on this left side and you throw it off this wall. And it'll flash them right there. Yeah, but it'll probably flash around this general area right here. So they're peeking it, boom, they get flashed. Your TP's right there, and then you'll at least be good for 1 or 2, right? You'll at least be good for 1 or 2. So that's an aggressive play on C. This circle right here, you don't hear it. If you're not in this circle right here, you don't hear or see it. Once you get in it, then you can hear it. Once they get in it, then they can hear and see it. 2 places you can put your TP here. You can throw it back side, hell, right? And then you can send your clone out. Usually I'll send my clone out like sometimes in this corner. Send your clone out. So flashback side right there. And then you TP. And these guys are all flashback side. And then you can swing them from hell. Or that's one way you can put your TP. Or you can put your TP right here. I like to do, depending on how they play, I like to do hell. Recently I've been doing hell because if I TP right there, right, flash TP. This guy or someone like short, let's say someone's playing short right here, right? And he hears me TP, I'm exposed to short right here. And I'm kind of exposed to CT also, right? So sometimes I've been doing it hell so that I have some wiggle room to get out and this is flash. Boom, right? TP flash. And then I'll swing, get a couple. 1, 2, dead. And then if I need to, let's say I hear someone from CT, right? I'll put my clone and distract him and throw my TP. They'll shoot the clone, boom, and then wait for my TP to get back to long, and I'm out. So that's entering on A. Defending on A. I don't defend on A much, but when I do, you have a couple flashes you can do. So you can throw it off this corner. So whenever you hit a corner like that, it kind of like speeds it up, right? Versus going like this. You can do it back here. I usually do it back here on this flower, and I'll peek with it. It's gonna flash you for a second, but it doesn't really matter. Or you can throw it back here, and it'll flash them. So boom, and you're looking this way, you're flashed or whatever. And it's also good whenever you throw the flash, it's gonna blend in with the sky. It kind of blends in a little bit when the flash is farther back and like behind like a sky like this. I don't think about it that much, but it's also a little bit better to use than here because the blue blends in. The flash will blend in a little bit, especially when it's popping. See how bright it gets? It's gonna blend in a little bit with the sky. So let's say, I wish someone was playing Omen, but let's say they smoke this off, right? Let's say the smoke ends right here, right? The enemy smoke ends right here. When I want to pop flash out of smoke, don't throw it out the smoke and like ricochet off the wall. That's stupid. I'm not gonna lie, because they're gonna be holding it, right? They're holding it. So when you're coming out of smoke, like I said, let's say if it ends right here at this line, step up, you pop flash it off the ground, and it's gonna come out the smoke. And I'd say 99% of the time they're not gonna be able to dodge that. They're just not expecting it, because they don't see the flash until it ricochets off the ground. But then 70% of the way of the flash is covered by the smoke, so they're not gonna be able to dodge that. But I know bind for a fact. Every Yoru main loves bind. So bind on defense on B site. I always play long. I'll show you long and short. There's a lot you can do on bind. So usually what I do, if I hear him coming up, be long, flash off this pipe right here. I promise you 100% of the time this works. Unless someone is playing anti-flash back here. Unless someone is playing anti-flash for your team back here or right there, it works. Anybody who's right here, it flashes them every single time. I promise you. I promise you. This flash is the most busted flash in the game. Except if you throw it off that crevice like that and it's going to go down. Anyway. If they're waiting for that now, if they're like, oh, he's doing it every time now, someone just play anti-flash. Now what you can do is like, boom, round starts, right? You quickly throw your TP back there. Quickly. Do it once, right? Boom, let's say you get one, right? You want to do it again. Instead of peeking again, TP flash behind him. Boom. Big brain. Dead. 3. You're good for 3 at least. So, on short. Really only one flash. You just throw it off this back wall right here. If you hear him coming up, just throw it off that back wall. Boom, peek. Because when you throw it off there, like, they're not going to expect that. Again, like, they're tunnel vision on this angle right here. If you want to get really, really stylish, what you can do is, boom, round starts. 30 TP. It's gonna stay in that corner. 30 TP. Flash. TP flash behind him. I flashed myself. I TP'd too soon. But you get the gist. See, if you're sitting back site, what I'll do sometimes, if you're sitting back site, like and I know they're out, I'll just flash off this. That could be too high though. Like if you're standing from right here. Or honestly, no, it's not. So you can flash off that, right? So if you hear them jump out of hookah, throw it off that. And then peek. Another thing, if you're in tube, so what I'll do is I'll crouch right here, right? And I'll aim to where it pop flashes up above the tank. Or above the site right here. And then if they're like out here or right here, they'll get flashed. So just boom. And then you won't get flashed at all, right? So what I usually do on B once I clear it is I go long. I usually go long. Right? I'll throw my TP. Back site. Aim it. Don't aim it back here. I mean, you can. You can like aim it right there again, like aim it at head level. Or sometimes I'll throw it back here. But if you throw it back here, you have to remember they're not gonna be as flash as long as they would have if you threw it correctly back here, right? But I'll throw my TP back here in this corner. Boom, hold my gun out until it gets in that corner. I'm ready. And then throw your flash. Boom, TP flash back sight. Dead, dead, dead. Might be hiding in this corner, dead. Might be right there, dead. You know, you're chilling. A is a little bit, it's iffy. Anyway, B is just a lot better. So, if they're coming short, a couple things you can do. Good flash here is you hug this wall, go to this wall, you throw it off this pipe right here. See where it's curved? Whenever you hug this wall and you throw it off that, it pop flashes above here, right? Or you can throw it off here. If they're too close and you throw it off here, I missed. They won't be flashed, but if they're farther enough back, they will be. So those are 2 flashes for short. Or another thing you could do is on A. If they're coming up to site and like they don't have smokes down or they don't have smokes or something, you can just throw it off that, right? Boom, they're flashed. You stand on this sewer right here, sewer cap, whatever it is, and you aim right here on top, right here in that corner, and it's a one-way flash when you peek. You see, it doesn't even flash. If I do it like this, it's flash me some, but if I do it on that corner, it gets covered by this. Like I'll show you. All right, look down a little bit. You don't have to be dead center. Look, you see, it gets perfectly covered, and you're not flashed at all. And then from their point of view, it's flashing, they're coming, and it gets flashed right here. First pistol round. I'll TP flash in the lamps with the shorty, right? So I have my shorty out, boom. I'll go shorty. A shorty, flash, light shield. 30 TP. Wait for it to get there. TP flash. Boom. So what I'll do with a phantom instead is I'll throw it right here in this corner, not over here to the left, but I'll throw it to this corner right here, and I'll flash off this box right here. And you have to tell your team you're gonna flash, right? And then these guys will be flashed because they'll hit this. These guys will be flashed right here. These guys will be flashed, and these guys will be flashed because it's gonna go off here and it's gonna just pop in their face. So that's entering to get to this front part of the site right here. To get the back side, what I'll do, so like let's say I do that, right? Boom, flash, get my 1 or 2. Then I'll throw a TP back there in that corner. And if I know what someone's backside, I'll throw it off a wall depending on where they are. So I can flash off there, or I can flash off there. And then I'll TP flash. That's if you want to overheat. I wouldn't suggest doing that unless you're just that fucking good, like me, obviously. I'm kidding. But unless you're that confident and like you're winning that hard and you're just steamrolling them, you can do that. But usually other than that, I'll just get my 1 or 2 by doing the first entry, and then I'm good. If I do go showers, if I know someone plays there every time, I'll throw my TP like this. Boom, and I'll throw it off this wall right here. And then TP flash in. I flashed myself TP too soon, but you know the gist. Right here flashed, right there is flashed. People in this corner will be flashed, but you'll see them if they cross there anywhere. Right there is flashed. Everywhere's flashed in showers, right? Breeze and Icebox are 2 very good maps that there are TP lineups into their spawn that I can show you. So if you'd like to learn that, like I said, just leave a comment. I'll drop a tutorial on that map. And honestly, a lot of people don't like Breeze on Yoru, but that's why I like Breeze so much, because when you're defending, there's a TP lineup to get into their spawn. When you're attacking, there's a TP lineup to get into their spawn. So like, it's almost like the enemy team is playing Fracture, because you TP in their spawn. And like I said, they can waste their time. They can waste 30 seconds of their time camping their TP. And that leaves them down a man. Or you can just TP back there and just be a little rat and snake around. You know what I mean? Alright, so if I'm clearing site, if round starts and I want to clear site, I'm like, yo, let's go A. I'll clear site with my Yoru ult. Pop my ult, check all the corners. Whenever they're there, yo, someone's right here in this corner, ping it. Someone's right there in that corner, wherever. Yo, someone's U-Haul, whatever. You always want to comment where they at, right? Putting it behind a wall and getting on my ult. Like, same thing. If I'm ulting in here and I see someone's just holding this corner right here or any type of angle, boom, they shoot it first and then you peek after that. Like, you're like almost all the time you'll get a kill. But I'm gonna go over some clips right now and I'll show you situations where I used a fake TP and it worked out extremely well, and I'll kind of explain why I did that.
I'm so sorry.
I knew he was coming out of hookah. I heard the jump. I TP flash. My TP's in that corner. I flashed out as soon as he came out of hookah. He flashed, right? But he doesn't know where I am, so I'm not shooting yet. You don't want to shoot until you have a clear angle of him. Slow walking. Free kill. Pop my ult. Bomb's running out, right? I know that. I just need to play time. So I put a TP right there. He's not on bomb. I flash him and I get on my ult. He thinks that I'm peeking him now. He thinks that, oh, like, oh, I'm dead. He was like, oh, I'm dead. Like, he flashed me. He got out of his ult. He's gonna peek me. right? But I'm not. I'm playing time. We just need to win the round. I'm playing time. The bomb's about to expire. I don't peek him, right? And then he's like, oh, like, I guess he's not peeking me. I hear him go to bomb again. Right now, he's probably about right here, and like right looking inside the tube. And then I made the fake TP sound. So now he has to go and check that corner. But I'm still just sitting here in this corner. Look.
Back soon. I'm back. Fake teleport.
You see how he shot that corner? He had to go and check that corner now. But I wasn't there. And then I know he has to come back.
Huge brain, bro. Holy fuck.
You're so much better.
Here's a good situation. So I throw my TP, right? I have a TP lineup to get into their spawn on Icebox right when the round starts. So you see it's going into their spawn, whatever. And their Reyna was playing like a rat. Fast forward a little bit. I heard the footstep. I heard the footstep right here in this general area, right? So look what I do.
Fake teleport.
Look at how lost he is. He doesn't know I'm there. He just heard that TP, so he thinks I'm there the whole time. He is 200% lost.
Headshot.
Just get one and get out. No crazy aim right there. Just bigger brain. So that's pretty much it. That's kind of a longer Yoru tutorial. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I showed y'all the gist of stuff. TP flashing backside, doesn't really matter what map. Pop flashing out smokes, getting kills out of your Yoru ult, using your clone to distract them. There's a lot more. There's honestly a lot more that I could go into, but for now, that's all I'm gonna do right now. If y'all do want more, let me know. Drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe. That'll help so much. I'd really appreciate that. I'll do Yoru tutorials for separate maps. I'll do going over my Yoru clips and explaining like in the mind of a Yoru main. I'll do all kinds of stuff. There's so much to Yoru that like y'all don't even know. So if y'all want more, just let me know. And thank y'all for watching, and that's it. I'm out.